Hello?
Nice.
Hi. Okay, I think everything is working. Anyway, hi, welcome. Back to Star Rail. Good morning. I just made tea. I think someone put too much honey. I'm not sure who. Surely it wasn't me. Anyway, I started the Fate quest when it released like, what, 1 year ago? But I don't remember why, but I just didn't come back to it. So I figured it would be best to complete it right before the new part releases. Let's see. We have over a day left, so in a couple of days I'll try to stream this. We also have plenty of pools ready. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay. Quick recap. Wait, what happened before? I think we are still very early in the story. Everyone got summoned, all the servants. There's Scott. There's, who are the other pairs? Scott and... I don't know, that unreleased character. I don't think I've met him. We have Aventurine and Archer. Hello, welcome to the stream. Then...
Nice.
Boothill and Lancer, right? Yeah. And also Robin and some NPC. Damn, she got the short end of the stick. And then we got Saber. Oh yeah, maybe I should make like a team. Can I make a team with Saber and Archer? Surely this will work. Oh yeah, I should switch to a Japanese dub. I forgot. Since they are not voiced in English. Oh no. Okay, it's only a small download. This is fine. Ads are running anyway, right now. Okay, there we go, we have Japanese dub. I'll wait for the ads to finish just in case. We can shoot stuff. Okay, it's probably fine, we can start. So yeah, we then took Saber and brought her to eat here. And then we met Robin. You can feel her aura. Hi Robin.
店主さん、こちらのお二人のお代は私が持つわ。それから静かに食事ができるよう手配をお願いできないかしら。
Okay, since we are on Japanese
チッ
dub,
プは弾ませてもらうから。
I don't want to obstruct the subtitles too much. God damn. How small must I become? Hopefully this is fine. Okay, you guys can see like 95% of the text. It's probably good enough. Auto.
ええ、料理を持っていくとき以外邪魔が入らないようにしておくわ。
It's Kinda
そ
weird
ちらの
to
サ
do
ー
the
バント
story
さ
in
ん、
Japanese.
少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると、
Still feels
こ
kinda
ちらも
long.
ロビンさんを守るために相応の行動を取らなければなりません。
It's crazy that Robin got just this random NPC.
我々は今聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できるまでこの手を剣から離すつもりはありません。
Relax, we're friends.
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。喧嘩するならお腹
Yeah, that
いっぱい
makes
食べて
sense.
からでも遅くないでしょ。
Eat before you fight.
とりあえず食事にしよう。賛成です。
こんなに注文していたの？
Oh, come on, I hoped they would show us all the 100
お
burgers
腹いっぱいになって二人とも落ち着い
and
た
they're
み
gone
たい。
just like that.
やっぱり食事の席は話し合いの場に
That's
ぴったりね。
Thank you so much for treating us to the Halovian wind burgers. Oh, did she pay for us?
気
Damn,
にしないで。
must be
空
nice
腹
having
が満
rich
たされた
friends.
人の幸せそうな笑顔を見るのが大好きなだけだから。それにしてもあなたのサーバントって食欲旺盛なのね。
So it was Saber who ate
セイバーさ
everything.
ん、ピノコニーの歴史上にあなたのような人がいた覚えはありません。
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うとあなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しま
Maybe
せ
if
ん。
I move my head to the right.
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
私は別の世界に存在した王国ブリテンを治めていた騎士王です。ピノコニーの歴史には存在しません。そのため本来であればこの地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかったのです。
They're, what's it called? Ahoge? So funny. I was playing Genshin a few minutes ago, doing a lot of exploration quests for Furina. Oh, to pull for her? Wait, when is Furina running? Now we have Raiden and Colombina, right? Oh yeah, I think the banner just changed. You're trying to get Furina then? Hopefully she reruns soon then. Unless you want to stall.
しかし今回の聖杯戦争には少なくとももう一機私と同じ世界から来た英霊がいます。
初歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。本当に歴史上の偉人が亡くなった後の魂なの？
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ
Bodies made of magical
魔
energy.
力で構成された肉体で限界します。また生前の逸話をもとに再現された切り札宝具を所有します。
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。その
Why
よ
would
うな
Robin
も
be
のが
surprised by
本
this?
当にこの世界に？
She must have seen
この
worse
世界は
things.
神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。私の体を構成しているものは魔力ではなく別の基礎的な要素のようです。
That sounds sus. Why does that mean
それ
mana
から
transfer won't
そ
work?
ちらのノーツガールさんはキャスターとして
Asking for a friend.
私よりも現状を把握しているのではないですか。
Furina is expected to be next update? Oh, okay. I'll keep saving. You got monster patience? Huh? Well, I hope you do get her. She is very nice to have.
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。
In life, I wasn't
英
anyone
霊として召
special.
喚されたこと
She
に
knows she's an
私
NPC.
も驚きを隠せません。
self-aware
セイバー
NPC.
さんのように頼もしくもなければ自分の神明さえも失っています。私のような力のないサーバントがマスターのために
But at least we know she's not a
一体
threat.
何ができるというのでしょう。
ノーツガールさん、
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あ
I
なた
may
は
pull a death in
自分の
accident.
物語を歴史に刻
She
んだ
seemed
ことを意味
nice.
します。
I'm gonna try pulling for
そ
her.
れに聖杯戦
Not
争において
guaranteed, but I'll
英
try.
霊の力は勝利を目指す上での絶対条件ではありません。
Like I don't have enough, but if I get her, I get her. If I don't, I don't, you know?
以前兄様がこのように話していたことがあるの。ピノコニーに伝説はあれど英雄はいないと。
I thought Sandrone would be like, you know, like in FAs for Lunar Charge. But I guess Sandrone is a main DPS, so I'm assuming Odette is gonna be a stellar support. So she would probably be nice to have. I hope to get her. She seems pretty as well.
兄様からするとピノコニーの歴史に名を残す偉人も伝説に登場する英雄もその姿は後世の人々が脚色したものに過ぎないそうよ。
I
それら
also...
は
Oh,
ショ
she's
ーウィ
still
ンドウに
speaking.
飾られた退屈を紛らわすための商品で夢でさえリアリティショーの景品になり得てしまう。
I also call myself a Eula main, although I haven't used her in a while. I think she would have been a great character to get stellar buffs, but Hoyo decided not to, unfortunately. But I think she could still work in some kind of a stellar conduct team. Like, it would work maybe. Maybe it would be a bit of a wheelchair team, but I kinda wanna try that. I think Odette would be great, and also they are both dancers, I think. I have not used Xiao in 500 years, but Xiao kept getting good characters as support, you know? Furina, Xianyun. Yeah, Eula was like the only character in the game who actually wanted like the reaction superconduct, and it's crazy so many other characters got super or stellar conduct updates, but not her. Like maybe Razor as well, but he got Hexray and now he works better as an elemental DPS. Give me your shout. I don't think Snail would give away their shout that easily.
けれど今この瞬間他の世界から来たセイバーさんも過去から来たノーツガールさんもちゃんとここに存在している。決して誰かに脚色された商品ではないわ。
I want to drink my tea, but I obscured the
慰めて
subtitles.
くださってありがとうございます。ですが神明が封印されている以上セイバーさんは愚か他の敵からあなたを守ることすら難しい状況。夢を叶えるとなればなおさらです。
Bro, this NPC is so sad. What is she even doing here? People are baffled by them giving the buff to Rio, who is still meta. Yeah, he's also like... He's mostly a melt and maybe kind of freeze DPS, or he used to be. I think the stellar buffs are good, yeah, don't get me wrong, but I feel like more characters need it. Honestly, I just hope they keep buffing all their characters again and again, even once they buffed already. Like, I feel all characters should, at minimum, at least feel playable, you know? But nowadays, if you try to bring in Eula, she does nothing. You know? And it just sucks. She is one of my favorites, and as much as I love her, kinda feels bad to use they buffed Chi-Chi. Yeah, Chi-Chi is actually amazing now. And like, they actually fixed her problems. Amazing. All those people crying they lost 50-50 to Chi-Chi are now rejoicing. Okay, let me drink tea while the cutscene is not playing. So I don't obstruct the text. They buffed Chi-Chi because 3 people liked her, you think? I don't think that's the case. I think they just looked at characters more like, okay, who can we make work with stellar conduct, you know? And Chi-Chi honestly was a great choice. I feel like Sino should have stayed as a better, like, Dendro teammate support. Like, relying on Dendro supports rather than stellar conduct now, but like, I think it fits him more, you know? But he actually becomes a very strong DPS, probably once we get actual supports for him, since having Sandrone on the team also kinda sucks. You could probably count the number of Chi-Chi enjoyers on one hand before the stellar update.
私はオーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり、調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。それに今さら聖杯に託すような願いなんて持っていないの。
マスター、一体何を言っているのです？聖杯に託す願いがないなら、
She's just
な
doing
ぜ
it for fun.
霊樹を受け入れ召喚人を使って私を呼んだのでしょうか？
私も最初は半信半疑
You
で参加
forgot,
を
just
決め
like
たが、
Chi-Chi forgot.
この胸にあ
Just like how
る
I forgot to
漠
finish
然
this
とした
quest last
願い
year.
を叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せ、ピノコニーを眠りの中の理想郷に仕立て上げようとしたわ。でもそれは失敗し、贖罪の道を歩むことになった。あの儀式がもたらした影響は今もピノコニーの人々の心の片隅に残っている。できることなら聖杯の力でそういった方たちの傷を癒し、兄様が犯した過ちを償いたかったの。でもその考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。そんな得体の知れないものに漠然とした願いを託すのは危険極まりないことだわ。
Could it be that maybe because she didn't have a strong wish that she got I don't know, this third rate servant? Is that it? I mean, some they just didn't have enough budget or care to make an actual caster character. A lot of people on the server write fics, so they're super into the lore and voice lines. You see. Chi-Chi is actually a very interesting character if you actually learn her story. And I hope she gets better. I feel like the Zibai story quest, when Zibai released, kinda threw some grains of hope for her to get better. But I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll follow through because games like this, they like to keep the status as is, you know? They don't make big changes, especially to like existing characters. They are not going to fix Chi-Chi's like problems, you know? As much as that would be nice, they are not going to change her for the better.
誰のためであろうと、私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは兄様が願っていたことと何も変わらない。 ごめんなさい。
Also, I really feel like the cutscenes in
あなたを召
in
喚し
this
た
Fate
瞬間、
collab kinda suck.
私は理解したの。
They're
自分が行
very
おうとしてい
stationary,
るこ
you
との
know,
意味をね。
and
ピノコニアの
kinda
人
chill.
々はエナの夢に救いを求めるほど弱くないし、私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃないと考えている。それよりも今はオーディさんが聖杯を利用して何をしようとしているかの方が気がかりなの。
I, as a casual player, walked into a discussion on like the periods and history in the game, and I did not know any of that existed. Oh, come on, these have been like very big discussions, I feel like, over the years. You know, the lore, the history, the Archon War, the what's it called? The pavilion place in Liyue. That's pretty old. Like, you know, Liyue was established, I think, even before the Archon War, or during. Ganyu is like super old. The Zhongli is like 6,000 years old. But I think Chi-Chi, what's Soya up to? I think around 2 to 3% of players, and hate all of them. I don't know, I think it's great they buffed Chi-Chi. Again, all characters should feel playable and great to play. Even if some may not be the strongest. As long as they can at least do enough to succeed, you know. That should be enough. Power creep gonna cut power creep though. Snail is just here for the ride. Snail, how far are you in the Genshin quest? You finished Natlan, right? But I think you skipped Fontaine. How did that work out for you? What? I see. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna improve Chi-Chi's memory. As much as that would be nice. At least it looks like she's coping well, you know? Other than the time she gets lost in Fontaine and has to be escorted back by Melusine. You did up to Natlan minus Fontaine. I guess you could say you passed me. I'm still in the middle of Fontaine. I'm still stuck in prison. Will I ever get out of prison? I don't know. Surely soon. Anyway, yes, Snail, this is the Fate collab. Have you not seen the stream title? SMH my head. I did not finish it last year.
この聖杯戦争に不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。
What's the little girl's name?
私
The
のいた
Dendro
世界
one?
では聖杯戦争は
Nahida?
もともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。しかしあのオーディさんは主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。
That's
このよう
interesting.
に神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来成立
Oh,
しないは
Chi-Chi's
ずです。
friend, Yao Yao.
これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見
It's
た
so
こと
nice
があり
seeing
ませ
them
ん。
together as friends. Oh hey, a bot. Get banned.
ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
I like being called master. Let's beat them all up.
そうではなく、皆さんで力を合わせて
Yeah, I think I
争いを
said
避
it
けたいのだけれ
last
ど、
time. It feels like it's not even gonna be actually a Holy Grail war, you know? They're supposed to fight each other till only like one duo stays standing, you know? Posture check. I should. Okay, there we go. They're leaning to get my tea every time. Yeah, so after the event there was a lot of fanarts of like Yao Yao growing up and Chi Chi staying the same, shared on the server. So people had a lot of Chi Chi feels. Yeah, I feel like a posture check is for everyone, honestly. Yeah, it's kinda sad, like... You know, Chi Chi is like 500 years old. It's crazy. Also, when she got revived, she apparently went berserk and then got frozen for a while. I don't remember what happened next. All her family is dead? Well, yeah, her family existed 500 years ago.
私の知るオーディさんなら何があってもこういったイベントを中止しないでしょう。
Oh yeah, old Dottie is very old.
だからできるだけ多くの参加者を集めて同盟を結びたいの。この聖杯戦争の本当の目的、そして聖杯の力の本質がわかるまで安易に願い事をしないようにね。
オーク家の後継者は実に優秀なようです。ですが、その同盟計画はいささか考えが甘いかと。聖杯戦争に参加している以上、きっと誰しも叶えたい願いを持っているはず。
You have not listened to Japanese in
最後の
500
勝者が
years?
決まる前に、あなたの信頼する友人とそちらのセイバーさんが私たちに刃を向けないという保証
I
もあ
think
り
she
ません。
hates us. Hey, that's a bit harsh.
とはいえ、
I said in Japanese.
今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。無論他のサーバントと交渉している間に状況が変化するようであれば話は別ですが。
あれ、ブートヒルからメッセージ
Oh my god, I'm talking.
ずいぶん長ったらしいな。
私のところにも届いているわ。一斉送信みたいね。
We're having a meetup between all the masters and servants. We're having a party. So much for war, am I right? More like Holy Grail party, am I right? Bro, what the hell is this? Yours humbly. Okay then.
このメ
Yeah,
ッセー
that's
ジ、
what I said, Snail.
本当に
Exactly.
ブートヒルさんからか
Thank
し
you.
ら。
He's writing a book. For the love of Akivili, he's causing up a storm? Wait, this isn't from him at all, is it?
内容はともかく、ブートヒルさんはそもそも文字を打つのにあまり慣れていなかったと思うの。ましてやこういった格式ばった文章となると。
どうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですね。
The what?
やはり平和とは戦争の幕間に過ぎないのですね。そのブートヒルさんももしかするとすでにやられているかもしれません。
He can't read or write?
彼
But
は
him?
腕の立つ方よ。こんなに早く負けるなんてありえないわ。きっと誰かが彼のスマホを使って私たちをクラークフィルムランドに誘い込もうとしているんじゃないかしら。
それにしても随分と丁寧な招待状ですね。誘われたのであれば応じ
I
るの
can't
が礼
wait
儀と
to
いう
get
ものでしょ
in.
う。
Also, I hope the
私もそう思うわ。
new story would get
それ
better
に
than
今行け
this.
ばブートヒルさんを助けられるかもしれない。どうかしら。
Sure, let's go into the trap.
ええ、私もそう思います。十中八九
Sounds good.
相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかしそのリスクを負ってでも救援に向かわなければ、我々は2人の盟友を失い、以降の戦いが不利になる恐れがあります。
よし、早速行こう。
Alright, that's the EVA for Toki, right? Who else is it?
たく待ち合わせ場所はここで
This
合って
is
るよ
Kamina.
な。あいつどこほっつき歩いてやがるんだ。
Who was it? Toki, Clorand, I think Mikasa. Who else? A few others probably that I know. This is Kamina. I don't remember who else he voiced. I love
な
JPVAs.
んか妙だ。まさか俺らが来る前に誰かにやられちまったなんてことはねえよな。
Right, I realized I was yapping about the VAs, but I wasn't listening. Okay, we can keep going.
率直に言って、あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは太刀打ちできないだろう。
I also love Archer's VA. He's also what's his name? Sukuna. And a few others that I don't remember currently.
ひょっとしたらカンパニーの人間が一緒にいるのを不審がってるんじゃないかな。それで物陰に隠れてこちらの様子を伺ってるとか。
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士だったのか。
昨日の敵は今
Adventuring
日の
is fighting.
友だってこともある。そうだろ、
Yeah, I guess.
カーボーイ。
And probably skipping Himiko to get adventuring in a swimsuit.
俺のことは信じてくれたっていいだろ。こっちは何も企んじゃいねえ。そろそろ顔を見せたらどうだ。協力の話をしよう。
声を張っても無駄だろう。ここに来るまでにいくつか可能性を考えはしたけど、どうやら
Should I get
最
him?
悪なのが当たってしまったよ
You
うだ。
can if you want to.
どこぞのラブリーがこの巡回レンジャーを騙そうとしてるってわけか。おい、愛に飢えたベイビーたち、耳の穴かっぽじってよーく聞きやがれ。
Who needs servants when you have a gun?
何を企んでるかは知らねえが、
You wanted Finon? It might be a bit too late for that, Snail.
生まれ変わった時にもっと早く出てればよかった
Wait,
って
Finon
後
appeared
悔
in
する
the
前に
new
な。
Fate trailer, right? That means he's gonna appear.
出ていかないと生まれ変わった時に後
Oh,
悔
it's
するら
Scott
しい。
and whatever this guy's
さすが
name
は
is.
カンパニーに高額な懸賞金をかけられた指名手配犯だ。口を開くなり悪人オーラ全開だな。恐怖のあま
Wasn't
り
he shaking before
内臓まで
when
震
he
えてしまっ
realized
た。
what he is here? Wasn't he less banner? Yeah, that's what I meant. You're kinda too
銃の
late.
赤心のアベンチュリンさん。なぜカンパニーの重役がそんな指名手配犯なんかと一緒に。もしそこのカーボーイの人質
The
になって
future
い
one
る
is
の
so
なら
short.
瞬きで合図してくれ。それともまさか二人は友人なのか。カ
You
ンパ
didn't
ニ
get
ーの
him.
重役が指名手配犯と結託。アサシン、この素晴らしいシーンをしっかり撮っておいてくれ。
君の
Didn't
サ
get
ーバン
enough
ト
food growing
は
up.
ミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
Is it not Mr. Riker?
レックの隣にいるやつ、カンバリーの制服を着てるが、知り合いか。
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。彼が誰なのか知ってるわけもないだろう。
Then he's like, who's
たと
this
え銃の赤
NPC?
心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。戦略投資部がいくら偉かろうとうちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。ひざまずいて誰もが私に許しを請うんだ。それから犬と豚の鳴き声を。いや、 カエルの鳴き声を真似させよう。
Okay, thank you, Snail.
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとはなんともったいない。
ところでオーディさんは君の部門にも招待状を送ったのかい？ピノコニーに派遣されたその部門の
God damn it. Razor again. You guys can't hear the game anymore. Am I right? Jesus Christ, Razor. Where did the voice go? Yep. You have Razor to thank for that. Never buying a Razor product again. How the hell do I fix this now? Wait, let me try this. It doesn't even happen all the time. I don't know, maybe it does while I'm streaming because the computer has less resources. I don't know. And then the headset disconnects and reconnects to the program, and it just freezes my whole PC and screws up my audio settings. It's fucking crazy. Okay. Now you guys should be hearing the audio again. But holy shit. Guys, don't ever buy Razer products. You guys don't want this. You don't want to deal with this. Trust me. If Razer ever try to sponsor me, I'm gonna say no. I literally can't. Like, holy shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure now you can hear the game. We can continue.
私の名前を聞いたことがあるのか？
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
Damn, that's crazy.
お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。たった一つの指示で私を泉州という野蛮な地に飛ばしたと思ったら、今度はピノコニーと来た。最初はいい仕事だと思ったが。
Oh no, did you hear me drinking my tea? I think you did.
下を向いてピピ詩人たちとの商談に明け暮れることになるとは。おかげで首の痛みも悪化してしまった。だがそれらもすべて過
Then the
去
Fiend
と
will
な
break
る。
midstream.
アベンチュリン
I guess that's one way to
こ
get
の
it.
私が代わりに新しい銃の赤心になろう。
Is this what Scott wants to become a Stoneheart? I mean, the main problem with getting sponsored by Razer is to advertise their products and tell people to get them. You know, that's what I don't want to do. I don't think it's worth any cash in the world to tell other people to get Razer products. Like, I can't. Don't ever do it.
さあ、お前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ、アサシン。
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃ、戦闘準備だ。
Looks like he's gonna fight himself. Also,
なぜ
Lancer
そう
is
危機
his
としている。
servant. No, where's Lancer? In good consciousness is the phrase you're looking for.
役者たちを位置についてくれ。さあカメラを回してあの時代に戻ろう。ザ・サイレント・ホラー・ショーアクション。
I should probably mention I haven't done the Monkey's quest. What happened to the voice? Huh? Or 0. God damn it, the headset just did it again. At this rate, I'll have to just replace it and not wait for it to die. God fucking damn it, Razer. It's still working, I don't need to replace it. It just breaks my PC, apparently. I mean, they are not voiced currently anyway. Okay, there we go. Fixed it again. Man. No more Razer products ever. So do I read the voice lines in this section? Where's my voice? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, son of a fork. I remember back then it looked like the Fate collab, at least the story bit, didn't have any budget at all. Which was just downright disappointing. And this part is like, okay, we need a section to cut even more budget. Or save more budget, I guess. So they're like, let's just have a section where they don't even speak. It's no use, I've tried analyzing the bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound, something far more dangerous is closing in. There's no sound, and how do you know what I just said? Oh, there are subtitles here. Wow, how convenient. What the fork?
その顔が見たかった私にもてあそばれるその間抜け
It does kind of sound like Shinji. I think I saw a comment somewhere that's like he's the Shinji of the story. Or do you have a voice?
この私が主役だからだお前らのような脇役とはわけが違う
It was only budget for Scott.
恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく悲鳴を早く聞きたいおっとすまない忘れていたアサシンの宝具の中では誰も悲鳴を上げることなどできなかったな
Not even screaming though. A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, equally clueless. Oh, hello. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Woodhill or the enemy who lured us here. What? Be on guard for any black luxury speedster? I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me. But with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old Oti, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. I thought that Oti was actually doing this for fun. Does he actually have something to do here? Haven't you noticed? Since earlier, our voices vanished when we speak. Clear as throat. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. Can I eat again? What's my burgers? I mean, in this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard, a TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? Did like no one notice this thing right in front of them? A TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. Let's stay back, I guess. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. People over there are just enjoying life. Like there's nothing going on here. Over there too. How? A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. Oh no, not Scott. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robbie knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a girl share a few wild travel stories with her friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. Dinner was good? Nice. Dinner is great. See? Always so hasty. Woodhill? The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro. Seriously, it's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into... Oh. Now Rika speaks.
Action!
Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody? Lead actor Scott? God, I hope this doesn't continue for long. You all wake in a sealed chamber, the TV's static crackles singing death's lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanished without a trace. Director's cut OST. Do you okay? What do you mean? Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Woodhill in your name, and you know how that goes. Let me think, how will he bark this time? Do you play NT? No, I don't. It seems cute, but I already play too many gachas. I don't know, maybe I could try it someday, but probably not anytime soon. Forget it, third rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. It doesn't look so great, can't we just... Okay, I guess we have to investigate. A nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. But I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the Interstellar Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. What? One of the best gachas with deep urban simulation, to be honest. Well, I'm happy to hear it's good, you know? It seems like the kind of game that can look good in trailers, but then kinda flop, you know? So, I'm glad it's doing good. I did hear, like, people are mostly enjoying it, so... I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Wait, where's Lancer? Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads. Masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. Isn't it a little late to say all that? Listen carefully, this place... Oh god, this is gonna be a long section like this, isn't it? This Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You two over here. I'm locked inside this room. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Like GTA 6 but anime version? It's not? I mean, I'm interested to try it out. I would probably play it if I wasn't playing already like 50,000 gachas, you know? It would probably be high on my next games to try list if it wasn't for all the gachas I already play. But yeah, too many gachas. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I would disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door with the name of Aventurine slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am? Also, would you try GTA 6 once it's out? I mean, I did really enjoy GTA 5 and like played the hell out of it. So there's a good possibility, but like I feel like it's just gonna be too expensive for me to buy day one and play. I don't think I'm gonna get it when it releases, at least. But it would be nice to maybe stream it. I mean, maybe not. You know, GTA is a game with a lot of copyrighted music. So there might be an option there to turn it off. Like, if they care enough to add it. But I don't know, that could ruin the experience. But who knows? But we still don't have the release date, do we? So there is still plenty of time until then. If it ever really releases. Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. When it comes to expenses, no one's in home gonna give that much money to buy it. True. Yeah, like the game's base cost is higher than usual, right? If I remember correctly. And that's like very crazy, isn't it? I think it's like, what, $80? I would open Steam, but like I don't want to open more stuff currently. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps God damn it, I can't read. Ensured? I think that's how you say it. None escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? God fucking damn it. This is the third time in a row it happens. Usually it happens once every couple of days. I really need a new headset. Why does it even do that? Can I disable that on the Razer headset? Maybe I should look into that. This, like, how to use it without the program. Because it disconnects with the program somehow, and that's what causing my whole computer to freeze. It reconnecting. Crazy. Why would Razer do that? I'll fulfill my desires just by watching videos. Oof, relatable. Okay, the game audio is back on again. Let's see, did I read this? No. Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. They made it a prison, turned it into living hell, and made reality TV out of it? That's crazy. Saw off someone's leg and the door unlocks automatically? But if nothing happens after a system hour? Is that like a Saw reference? Boom, the room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. You watch other wilder films? Aren't we a little off topic? By Shipe. I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early Dream Babel cinema. You have a bright future ahead. So wait, who's the director? Is it Scott or is it Rika? That's right, I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. I guess it's Rika. So this noble phantasm is based on that? This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. God, my thought was not prepared for this. I feel it going already. Get that, it's hot in here. Do I turn off my fan? Take that sign off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. They call out the writers. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at the Grady Films. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair? Wait, who revealed their name?
バカかお前はなぜ神明をバ
We know he's Reika, come on. Don't panic, producer. Grady? And not some legendary hero or anything like that? Just ask them. What does Grady even mean in Penacony? Who? As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice, or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over, but keep stalling, and well, tick, tack, boom. Can't we break the door? Come on. And there's nothing here. I finally meet a kindred spirit, and I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg. Left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Potato's leg instead. Wait, old pal, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet. Rome's about to blow. Already? I don't think it's been an hour though. What class are you, Bomber? Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? A sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. Sword-wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout, cracked, the lock splits, and the door creaks open. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Bro, he didn't even succeed in keeping us locked. Isn't brute force in a horror film? Heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream what you want, call for anyone to save you. Then you'd better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonists, take the stage. Chainsaw Scott? Bro thinks he's the protagonist. What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe? Well, I was wondering how they planned to saw our leg.
私のチェーンソー、アサシンの力のおかげでこの毒のたっぷり塗られたチェーンソーは必殺級の斬撃を瞬時に3回も放てる。チェーンソーが2本だから計6回だ。私の危険チェーンソーの前ではたとえ羽を生やしたところで逃げられはしない。
私がやる。
Oh, I cannot summon.
いや、私を信じて不可能はない。
It's right here in Toki. This. What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. Wait. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world? Figures. Penacon is just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras. We don't read legend or history, of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. Backwater speck with 10 amber eras? I don't know, that kinda sounds like a very big timeline. No? But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of your runaways one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Right, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you've gathered with one another. Where's Boothill and Lancer? Boothill, Robin and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. Why is no one mentioning Lancer? Where's my bro at? So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. No, I can't, it's too hot, I need my fan back. But my thought is gonna die quicker. But it's so hot. Stupid summer. Who invented summer? Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an interstellar junk market. Nah, the fan kills my throat. God damn it. So we're dealing with a total nobody. That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. I feel like assassins always have shady tricks. Still, I've got this feeling, even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyway. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marvel. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marvel of his would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. Potato, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Oti has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. Work together with Aventurin? Hell, yeah. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. I have a bad feeling about this. It's gonna loop, isn't it? Yep. An endless corridor, a layout completely different from before. What an annoying bounded field. If you can't bring this place to calm, we might never find a way out. Okay, but does it have to flashbang me? Feels like we've just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grabber. Does he have to use those sound effects when he speaks? Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. In here any struggle is just wasted effort. At this point it feels like 90% of the quest is unvoiced. Oh? Oh my god, Robin activated her ultimate. Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. Are they calling themselves out? While you're busy writing, directing and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found a way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. Oh, I have some kind of outline. Oh, I like this effect. No, it's gone. No, but my effect. Oh, they were talking. So you've been dead for too long. Forget your own trade, huh? Even in the silent film era. I guess stronger. Investigate. Grady films. Some sort of article. I ain't reading all of that. Okay, can we get the... No, there's no effect again. Oh my god, Castor is doing something. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. By my command spell. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Snout grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Look at that. I wanna see this. Let me see the NPC smashing the monsters. Why is it off-screened? Oh no, my... Would I read this? Scaffold? I don't know. Ray tubes? Oh, don't hit my screen with your microphone. Ow. Clank, clank, clank. Bang, bang, bang. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. Start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. What the hell? Castor decided to throw hands. That's it. The guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo, truly Penaconi's brightest bloom. Brilliant in both drama and action. Okay, I'm turning back on the fan. God, it feels great. This terrible wardrobe. The nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort to climb my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. Miss Note is cool. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Just like how the archer class is made out of archers. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to fill out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Snow's protection. Blank, I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Irish family artist. Now, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away and you've been run dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless, barely able to protect her master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again, like before? Blank. Mr. Otti can grant you all your wishes. Thinking about this, like, Scots and not Rika have like the worst plan. They basically got us all together and then they try to take us out at the same time. All servants. And not to mention we, like, the Summoners also know how to fight. That's crazy. Shut up, you're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. And I decided to do one long stream. And to finish this in one stream. And then Razor decided no. Okay, I think you can hear the game. Because he summoned me, of course, even in death, forgotten by the world. Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom want to do. Did they like actually decide to just take Rika's model but give him like a different person to be? That's what I'm understanding. I don't think this is actually Rika. I don't know. This gloom want to do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Oh god, this is the true horror. Scott's face everywhere. Oh, the director really went all in this time.
これが私にくれるというより強い力か。
The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Wait, I thought Scott was supposed to be the protagonist. Did even Grady go against him? Guys, I don't know what to do. Like the Razer headset just keeps disconnecting everything. There we go, fixed again. I don't want to get a new headset, it's expensive. If I knew this would be the experience with a Razer headset, I wouldn't have gotten it. But I feel like maybe my computer is struggling because of the heat, maybe? My room feels very hot at the moment. Okay, then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. This guy.
降格もしたし出向もさせられて悲惨な人生を歩むことになったんだぞ。それを若気の至りの一言で片付けるというのか。
Well, I guess he basically summed it up, Saber, so...
お前もその隣にいる脇役たちも
I don't think he's realizing who is the actual extra here.
力がみなぎってくる。体が分裂していくぞ。スカウトが一人、二人、三
It happened again. Okay, fixed. It was never this bad on stream before. Never. Master, your line. Say your entrance line. Oh god, that's ugly.
夢の中、そしてお前の後ろ、私はどこにでもいる。狼の群れの主、洗面層のスコートが全てを引き裂こう。お前を倒す方法なら7つある。7つもだぞ。
Oh, maybe I should have bought Aventuring on this team. I guess that would make sense. Although Huahua is better for Saber, I guess.
この明かりは星の希望。地を照らす命の証。見るがいい。X カリバー。
Hell yeah.
これが維新伝心ってやつ
？Summon?
いける。
I am the bone of my soul.
Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited blade works!
You know, we had to listen to the whole thing at least once. What do you even do? Advanced action? What if I brought Archer here? I feel like Saber would be better here because of the AoE. But I wanna shoot. Hell yeah. What a crazy attack. Oh hey, you might actually kill us. Pion, pion. Ow. Many Scots.
あの足手まといどもがいなければ私はとっくに勝っていたというのに真の一匹狼は単独行動をするものだ集まるだけではただの
They have different personalities.
お前ずっと後ろに隠れていただろうこの卑怯者がお前なんかよりも私のまつげの方がよっぽど役立つ
The Scots start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Fighting sound like this, there's no honor in it.
グレイディ聖杯が欲しくないのか今すぐシナリオを書き直してセットを変えろ奴らを叩き潰せる力をよこすんだ本物の悪魔のようにこの手で握り
He
潰す
forgot what happens to villains usually in these kind of stories. Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into a horror flick, that's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Damn. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine.
おいグレイディ裏切るつもりじゃないよな私はお前のマスターだってことを忘れるなよ私がレイジを使えばお前なんか
Carol? 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 Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Screams? There's another act? Oh, I thought we were done. Did we just leave his reality marble? No. Something's off. Each night the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit. And now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Hey, don't let him get in your head. I want to be friends with him, come on. Should I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. Archer is the kind of character to think stuff like that. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell. Evil spirits that wield different curses, disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our Clocky? Am I the director? When did that happen? Don't worry, Mr. Otis' PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed Stargazer spy. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. God, my thought was not prepared for today. I heard about this section before, back then, but I never thought it would be this long. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to the great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. That person up ahead, is that Miss Note? Oh, it is. They are speaking the language of the gods. Granny Note? Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot, your voice is already my personal property. First it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. Imagine if, at the end of the story, she finally gets her rights back and she evolves from an NPC to an actual character. That would be cool. But I don't expect that to happen. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name blank on her, and put her on stage. And you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name, Miss Note, will be mine. I don't think so. Monster, surrender or face justice. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. I thought it was Archer speaking at first. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds fine. Sounds perfect to me. Seemed like just another hollow loudmouth? Like Grady. Figures. You foolish outwarders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in Penacony. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars, and you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Cyber jump scare. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? I was just about to do some stretches. No need to trouble yourself with small fry like this, Master. Trying to steal the spotlight from the star. Where did Saber even come from? She just appeared, she just spawned here. Goddamn, whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of soul glad from our investors. For Soul Glad. For 3 meals. Seriously? Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon. If you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what will it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. Oh? I was here first. How are you controlling my familiars? That's what the riding skill is for? She's riding the dinosaur. You traitors, one pep talk and you're switching sides? Or just extras, don't you want your paycheck? Look at you acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides find money around to strong-arm us? I'm the king of knights mount now. Not so familiar, you can boss around like a dog. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed. Lamray the Third? Now come with me. Let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king. Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah. Oh, is that over? It's dead? I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her, and now to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am... Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerful servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Oh. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. Figured I've managed to do something in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. This kinda reminds me of the try not to laugh challenge. It's Grady who plays dirty. Have you seen your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want, she's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. Polite Robin? That old fool. Once I find that darn Otti, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's. You combine into a giant robot. Yes, that's the obvious conclusion. Give me a break. Are there no functioning adults around here? The correct answer is she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devils. Then let's get going. Are you really planning to drag all these dead weights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please, someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior, since Miss Robin is our ally. Protecting her is only right. let Archer stay. I mean, Saber is my servant, and if two are going, that would make sense. Sorry, miss, I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you. Oh, I think this basically says that Saber stays. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Potato. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. When did they become friends? Alright, let the knight stay here with the princess and we'll go rape some enemy lives. Bro, this section where it's not voiced, it's too long. This guy again. Hehehe. Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. It's only he voiced. Just make everything voiced. It was funny for maybe 5 seconds. Like damn, I thought he's killing me at this point. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Scott of Justice. Okay. Kero. 1 or 2, it makes no difference. You'll get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. The Lone Wolf brothers let out a very satisfied humph. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Penacony. Oh hell no. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure for life. Huh. They turn people into cartoon animals? Is this some magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Huh? Humph. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent humph. They even lost the ability to speak rationally? Maybe I should just leave her. It's not like she was all that helpful anyways. Humph. You let out a terrified humph. So you can understand that. Guess I can't just leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course. Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Great War began. Do you really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal? Maybe you should look around for clues. Honestly, I hated these minigames that you play as Hanu. What, is it gonna be this easy? Think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What, is there something weird about this TV? Or is it part of the solution to the course? And my headset does it again. Man, this is a cursed day, I feel like. There we go, fixed. Usually if it's this bad I would just cut it and end the stream, but I did want to finish this off in one stream. Like I wanted to stream Uma Musume tomorrow, and then in a couple of days the day after to stream the new Fate Collab quest. It just disconnected again. Again, guys, never buy Razer products, please. If you want good products, don't buy Razer. Why the hell does disconnecting my headset? For some reason that happens that often. Freezes my whole computer for a moment and messes up the audio everywhere. Why is that a thing? Like, it's because of the Razer program that you need to run to use the headset. Fucking crazy. Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You will shout, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and if the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick twice. Sounds good. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes. Kick once. Can't I see the animation of kicking at least? I want to see me kicking him. By usual Magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, kick twice. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes. I'm supposed to kick once. What does it say? Kick like crazy. What's wrong with this guy? Time to end this. Trace on! Back to normal. GG easy. Impossible. You actually found a way to break the course. That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. Think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. What the... Thanks, pal. I'll be taking this thing's head now. Anytime, any place. Ranger Robin? Oh, this is also Robin? Die, you son of a fork. Oh well, that was easy. Long time no see. Though it's only been a little while. Ever since that short head sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nose walker next to you? A prisoner? Huh? Okay, Scott, depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up.
これまでの戦いでグレイディは私の意識を無数に切り分けたケロ。今のロビンさんのようにな。私自身も驚いているのだが、どうやらスコートの中にはわずかに正義が存在していたようだ。
That's crazy.
信じがたいが、この身は確かに義憤に燃えているケロ。
Kero. They didn't translate the Kero this time. Scott of Justice, not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, tweet. He trusts this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Shenzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar, then...
これがスコートの策略である可能性も否めないケロ。邪悪な彼が私の中にいて、いつでも目覚められるとしたら、それでも私を連れて行ってほしい。他のロビンさんを助けたいのだ。
I mean, I don't think that would be a problem.
スコートの陰謀を阻止するためにも、いざという時に私を殺せる人間が必要だケロ。
Okay. Keep up your act. Let's see if I fall for it. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so.
みんなの信頼を裏切らないためにも、悪には絶対に屈しないケロ。
Miss Ranger will count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We will wrap this up fast and find the rest of Miss Robin and track down any unreliable master. Or my unreliable master. You know, I can see why maybe I didn't continue this back then. I mean, I probably got distracted or something, but it's not looking too great so far. I like this kind of mazes. Some more Grady lore. Wait, that's not the maze. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with a disobedient pawn, Scott. How utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up, and we're done here. Tick-tock, thought I'd just play along in your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. On pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Die, potato. Me with the most dialogue? Scott took the fatal hit meant for you.
どうやらここまでのようだ。だが私は幸せだ。正義を貫き人を守って死ねるのだからケロ。
They didn't translate the Kero. No, Scott, don't you dare die on me.
ラクシュミーに伝言を頼むケロ。彼女と別れた夜、私は嘘をついたんだ。本当は。
There's what? What is it, Scott?
正義のスコートなんて鼻から存在しないんだよ。
Nani?
正義とは名前の一つに過ぎないけど、どうだ、ついに明かされた衝撃の事実に驚いたか。監督、早く治療してくれ。ようやくこいつらを罠まで誘導したっていうのに、なぜお尻を打たれなければならないんだケロ。
Penaconi profanity. If your worthless sin stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated I can't read. Eliminated potato already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? As I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage I can't read. You couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were put in on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. You don't even have a behind. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. Tick tock, what gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. Did you know for a demon manipulating human emotion is just like playing an instrument, just a light touch? You get something like this? Quest objective, find Boot Hill. Boot Hill. That was easy. That was so fucking satisfying. Time to break out the Heldor in smoked malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria, and yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this, your most prized trick now belongs to me. Oh, is it like how you could manipulate people's emotions in Penaconi? Honestly, that's kinda crazy to get a power like that. Darn it, for some bizarre reason I have this sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick-tock, behold the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penaconi. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. You dare use my own powers against me, Grady. Messing with your bro, Boot Hill? Big mistake. Come on, Potato, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boot Hill's emotional state back to normal. Oh, I guess now I can do this. It's not letting me. Means I chose the wrong opponent. Well, who do we have here? Poor little thing. Trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. Feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible. I used clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. I've tried. Our dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. I guess it would making him despair more even change anything. What took you so long? Is that whole silent badass act really necessary? Was it your magic resistance that blocked the mental attack? If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, my magic resistance isn't nearly as overpowered as Saber's. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope and future after all. Despair, please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum, and you refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. Did he just summon a ball and throw it at him?
これはいけそう。
Okay then.
いける。また足手まといに。
Bonk.
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
Mimi.
必ずや勝利。ストライクエア。前。この明かりは星の希望。
So Rain and Gilgamesh are supposed to be very good teammates for these two, right? I'm really glad that there's synergy between them. Mostly Rain and Archer. I think they're my favorite characters there. So I'm glad they both work together in the game. Also very glad to see Rain being released. Don't get smug. The director will avenge me. I. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Good. Now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just called out of a tough fight. You didn't feel that tough. Fucking fight, son Gwail. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I did do something, alright. Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game. God, I can't read anymore at this hour. Also, the heat is getting to me. I turned off the fan so my throat won't die. God, I was not prepared to read so much today. insisted we play a game and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Sleepy Robin. After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvened from across the set. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. Huh. Huh. Like Hanu. I just didn't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her split cells together, she could return to normal? I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky. Dang it. Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't change back? Sunday will kill me. Wouldn't 7 of her be more powerful anyway? My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see, these are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own. I guess that worked. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you I would definitely have been fudging... since the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please come together. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Please. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood who it is that can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted. With no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Otti is a businessman through and through. His price would be astronomically high. And would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me. Just like all those others who toyed with my fate. God, she just summoned a depressed 3rd grade NPC servant. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here. Anyone else here on the fly? My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some extra excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. There's more. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Oshiri. God fucking damn it. Okay, I need to know how much longer there is. I'm actually looking it up. Okay. I found a 4-hour long video, a bit over, and we're basically in the middle of it. Although there's maybe about 10 minutes left of this section, from what it looks like at least. But I feel like it's too long for today. I hope to be done within 2 or 3 hours, but if it takes a couple more, then I guess I'll have to cut it. It's a bit unfortunate, but I'm gonna play out this cutscene for now. Hero's blood, monster's blood. The story details how explorers caused bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what the dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Bedgam Wababoo. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my, even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you are planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. He has no voice anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for Old Dottie, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It will be issued to your family. But if he dies, wouldn't the servant also disappear? Isn't that how it works? Because the ending of this Plan 6 from outer space is no survivors. Ahem. Brady, since you've shown no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director Aventurine. My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Otis' group specifically for this moment, to help you win the Holy Grail, the only one who truly deserves it. There it is, Scott's special begging technique. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can naturally see your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director of Venturing, this is my show of commitment to you, deploying staff access. One-click noble phantasm skip. Focus bar is progressing rapidly. Everyone please stop acting. Oh god, we're still here. Lyndon Scott. Well, obscene language from the prison world era. Me. How can there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing. I'm the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up on my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You are thoroughly outclassed by true outers. As a master of marketing for an investor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limits of the audience patience. It's just an endless I can't read. It's been too long. Cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Hahaha. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer? What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's hard for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Didn't see that coming, did you? Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with Old Dottie? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we joined forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the strategic investment department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Adventuring? I almost said adventuring. You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course, it's because you're the cleverest one here. Most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Sound like me. Oh. You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Fuck me, you're not seriously. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail? Apologies, Potato. I wasn't being honest. Great. I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show my goodwill. Let's move on to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. The Golden Gatekeeper? Are we gonna fight him again?
アーチャー、君は僕のサーバントとして
Oh my God, he can speak.
もちろんついてきてくれるだろう。
Of course, you have to follow the director for getting budget, I guess. Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grabbing cloth.
勝つためなら少しくらい卑怯な真似をしたっていいと思わないかい？
You're actually pledging yourself to Grady. I'm gonna play along. Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. Now, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're not joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time, shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Adventuring? Why is he getting mad at him? Is like, sure, he could not like him, but he's still his master. He still needs him. They both need to be alive and well to win the Holy Grail War. Like, Archer basically has no choice but to side with him. I mean, unless he could cut the connection somehow. But I don't think he can at the moment.
断られるとは。令状を使って服従させるべきなんだろうけど、体に刻まれたもので他人をどうこうするのは嫌いでね。
Is that so, Adventuring?
そっちにつくのが君の考えなら 好きにするといいよ。ただ立場を変えないとゲームの全体が見えない時もある。
I feel like this is pretty obvious. It's just taking a gamble and I don't know, gonna join the enemy to crush them from the inside. That's right. Killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone. I surrender. I give up. Archer. Now we're evenly matched, 3 against 3. Why does he not get voice lines? What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Wait, director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too, dear. Fantastic, 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles, turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. Well, I guess we're fighting them. I don't see Archer though. Oh, he actually does have Archer fight on his side. Archer just attacked us. I think that one was our Archer. That's a lot of damage. I don't think I needed to do that.
I am unlimited. Blade works.
I think I should have wanted to come with this. Well, that was easy. Oh. What the hell is going on? I guess he did lure the guy out.
ホラー映画の登場人物たち
Oh
は
my God, we're finally out
な
of
ぜ
there.
いつも怪物の現れる場所を見抜けないのか。映画が続く限り怪物は幾度も現れる。
And got no more reading.
なぜなら本物の怪物はスクリーンの外、監督のカメラから誕生するからだ。君の気配遮断はつまるところ映画の登場人物がカメラの向こうにいる監督を感知できなくなるというものなんだろう。怪物はホラー映画の根幹であり、カメラの中心に捉えられる存在。そのため奴らの目は常にカメラを向いてる。だから怪物を演じるスコート君には君が見えた。
乾杯だ。まさにその通り。何も言うことはない。カメラの後ろに隠れた悪魔がスクリーンから本物の怪物を目の前に登場させる。これは私が最も得意とする手法だったんだが、まさか
So it's not actually
数百年
Rita,
経
right?
った今見抜
I'm
く
so
人が
confused
現
about
れる
this.
とはな。だがどうしてわかった？
言ってなかったっけ？グレーディ、僕は君のファンなんだ。
Wait, weren't you the one who roasted him so hard before?
数百年も前に死んだダ作ばかりの三流監督を戦略投資部のお偉いさんが評価するとは思えないな。 慰めようとしているのだろう。気持ちはありがたいが、どうやら嘘が下手なようだ。
もう少し自信を持ってもいいと思うよ、監督。前にたまたま君の一作目を見たことがあってね。気になってグレイディ・シネマズの歴史を調べたんだ。映画館に入る前に免責事項を確認させてサインさせる。本物の記憶域ミームをホラー映画の上映中に乱入させる。こういった観客を巻き込んだ取り組みとマーケティング戦略は時代をはるかに先取りしたものだった。市場のニーズを鋭く察知し、限られたコストで最高の効果を生み出す。驚きを禁じ得ない手腕だよ。もし当時の君と出会っていたら、間違いなくマーケティング部門に席を用意していた。
惜しいなあ。今さらこんなところで認められるとは。
一生裕福に過ごせるはずだったのに、全財産を映画に注ぎ込んで理想の芸術を追い求めた。それだけであなたは尊敬すべき監督だと思うわ。けれどあなたがしたことは許されることじゃない。
昔時計屋にも同じようなことを言われた。認めよう。私には才能がない。真の芸術を作り出すなど到底無理なのだ。人は死ぬと何もかもどうでもよくなるようだな。
だったらそろそろオーディさんの計画を教えてくれないかな。彼が本気で願いを叶えるつもりなら、適当にマスターを雇って参加させ、バラエティ番組のようにあらかじめ結果を決めておけばよかったんだ。なのにわざわざ制御できない人たちを呼び集め、成立するかもわからない聖杯戦争を開催した。
ここへ来る前にオーディさんから予備案について話された。私が敗れた場合、おとなしく負けを認め、あなたたちを大劇場まで招待するようにとのことだ。彼も聖杯もそこで待っている。オーディさんの話を聞けば謎は全て明かされるだろう。せっかくだ。ファンサービスということで私の考察を教えてあげよう。オーディさんがあなたたちを選んだ理由は単純だ。視聴率が高くなるから。それに尽きるだろう。
So this is all of this actually being
信用できる
broadcasted.
のでしょうか。
このピノコニーに大劇場よりも番組のフィナーレにふさわしい場所はないさ。ところでブートヒル、なんでそんな目で僕を見てるんだい？
あんたみたいな目の肥えたやつがあの監督のファンだったことに驚いて
God, I
な。
love Boot Hill.
服装もそうだが、さすが我がマスターのセンスといったところか。
That's a
マ
bit
スタ
harsh.
ーなんて上下関係を隠さない無粋な呼び方より、さっきのミスター・アベンチュリンの方が僕はいいんだけど。
見たか赤色の兄弟。商売をやる連中はみんな同じだ。罵りだろうと皮肉だろうと全部笑顔で受け止めちまう。まるでコットンに弾を撃ったみたいにな。
では仰せのままにミスター・アベンチュリン。
決戦は劇場ですか。オーディさんはすでに戦場を整えているでしょう。聖杯を有する彼はグレイディよりも厄介な相手となるはずです。甲状腺に集まった戦士たち、ようやく戦らしくなってきましたね。
私も一緒に行くわ。ノーツガールさんを連れ戻さないと。たとえ何が待っていようとも。
Wait, yeah, what happened to her? I'm a bit confused about that. Make Oti pay for our emotional damage. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else? Not far away, he's slowly slipping away with hushed steps.
そういえばブートヒル、スコート君の所属を知らなかったよね。
Why would he know?
なるほど。
Adventure in Flesh Tag, grain more sinister than the devil's own. His lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of the department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap. A wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. You hear a cry straight out of a cartoon, over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt. You just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of that hospital bed anytime soon. Hey Carluccino, thanks for lurking. I'm probably ending soon. Depends on how much more there is of this quest anyway. But have faith in the medical advances of the Cosmic Age. No, Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream. Okay. God, that was long. Let me check again. How much more of this quest is left.
悪くない代物だ。
It does seem like there's still a lot to do. Well, it is getting late here. I thought we'd be able to finish this in maybe a bit over a couple of hours, but it's longer than I thought. So I guess we will have to cut it here. So yeah, thank you all for watching, thanks for being here. Anyone new, feel free to follow, I'll appreciate it. Tomorrow we should be probably streaming Uma Musume. Like the new banners and scenario anniversary stuff, you know. And then the day after, this should be on. We're gonna be doing pools, and I hope to be done with this today. Did I hear Snail? I don't think you heard Snail. Snail, yes, pools, but not today. You can see behind my head. 1 day, 14 hours. Oh, also Uma Musume pulls tomorrow. But Honkai Star Rail pulls in a couple of days. We should have rain guaranteed. I have like 150 pulls already. I'm not sure how I accumulated that much, but I did apparently. So that's very good. I also think we'll be able to get the free light cone at 200 pulls. That would be pretty good. Anyway, this quest really drained me. Like, what now, you know? Pulls. Pulls later, Snail. Anyway, I need to go. I need to rest. This quest is ruining me. Okay. Goodbye and good night, everyone. Thanks for watching again. and win here. Sayonara.